Music can make your heart sing, and it can even make you sad. Think about if you're in your kitchen and the radio's on and a song comes on that you love and you're instantly dancing around, singing at the top of your voice. But equally, if a song comes on that takes your memory to a place that wasn't so much fun, it can actually bring your mood down a lot. It can make you sad. So the power of music, the power of sound, is quite remarkable, and I think we've all felt it at some time or another. The research has actually proven that sound waves can impact your body on an emotional, physical, spiritual level and can actually change your brainwave patterns. This is because sound is energy, and energy can deeply penetrate your body at a cellular level. Therefore, the sound impacts your body all the way down to your cells. This means you can actually use sound to lower your blood pressure, lower your heart rate, and change your overall health, making sound a phenomenal self-care resource. I am Amanda, and if you're new here, I am here to remind you that self-care is actually a gift to your family and your friends, because when you fill your cup, you overflow with happiness. You radiate with the self-love and the respect and the appreciation that you give to yourself. That overflow is the impact on the world around you. If you are depleted, if you are sad, if you are underappreciated and feel like you are not valued, that impacts those around you. Therefore, when you look after yourself, when your self-care is your priority, when you are your priority, you show up in the world as a happier, more fulfilled, generally more positive person. Therefore, everybody benefits from your self-care. This is why self-care is not selfish. As busy mums, we juggle work, life, social lives, kids' social lives, normally at the detriment of your own needs. And it's becoming very well known and very well researched that us as women are impacted on many emotional levels by not recognizing and ignoring the need for self-care. Adding self-care practices to your daily life can really, truly benefit your overall well-being. Studies have shown that the happiest people around are the people who focus on self-care. I personally have benefited in the most tremendous ways by tapping into self-care, and I truly believe that everybody can benefit. Sound is one of the things that I knew instantly when I was introduced to it. I knew it was going to have a profound positive impact on my life. And that is really what set me on the journey to sharing more holistic welfare approaches to self-care rather than just focusing on my skincare, which is what I'd done for a few years. This journey now, where I'm doing a more holistic approach, came as a result of going to an in-person sound bath. The impact it had on me that very day shifted my perspective on everything. And I knew without question that moving forward, my life would be different. And that was from my very first in real life, in person sound bath. And I didn't even actually go to it thinking anything of it. I had no preconceived ideas. I was at a festival. Tropic put on a festival for us ambassadors, just for us. And I was hungover. It was the second morning, and we had a teepee with yoga and meditation and a sound bath. And I just took my little deck chair with me, went and sat at the back thinking, oh, I'll just go and get some peace and quiet away from the hubble bubble of everything that was going on. And I'll go and sit at the back and listen to the meditation. And that shifted me forevermore. In our current world, sound healing seems like a bit of a buzzword, but it's actually been around for centuries. Egyptians, Greeks, Aborigines, Tibetans, they all use sound therapy in their ancient healing traditions. Music can strike a chord deep within your body that nothing else can reach. It's been proven time and time again to have a really positive impact on your emotional health and your physical bodies. It's been used to help with sleep disorders, relieve pain, promote recovery from diseases, aid with depression, and generally increase self-esteem and all-round wellness. And it's not just me anymore. It's not woo-woo or out there anymore. It's mainstream in hospitals, in neonatal units. It's being used really regularly, it just isn't being advertised as such. Therefore, still staying a little bit in the woo-woo or out there bracket, but it really isn't anymore. Studies have shown that Beethoven can calm quarrelling children and bring about some peace and serenity in a nursery setting. Bach, I can never say it properly, Bach Brandenburg's Concerto No. 3 can reduce chronic pain, speed recovery from surgery, and reduce blood pressure. And Mozart's Sonata for 2 pianos in D major can reduce epileptic seizures. And a study in the UK has shown that listening to classical music has actually increased the yield of a harvest when played over long periods of time. Sound is powerful, and it's a powerful tool for you and your self-care. Brainwaves, breathing, blood pressure, and heart rate can all begin to sync with the tone and the pulse that you hear. So when used deliberately, positively, with intention, can actually enable you to get into a deep sense of relaxation and help to minimize stress and release the burden of the day, which ultimately brings about a level of self-care, peace and serenity that we're all after. Sound healing, sound therapy, whatever you want to call it, can help to take you out of your busy mind and into a quieter, calmer space. It brings you out of your head and into your heart space. And when you link it to meditation, you can create a really powerful impact on your mental health. So very basically, sound shifts the energy that your body is holding on to, allowing the energy to be released through physical and emotional reactions. Once you start with sound, everything else accelerates. It's almost like you lie down and receive and everything else pauses. You truly go into a different mind space. Sound healing opens you up, shifts blocks, and brings about a seeing that you didn't have before. Sometimes instantly shifting blocks that have been trapped in your body for years that you knew nothing about. Responses to sound healing can often be emotional or physical. So emotional releases through tears and laughter can happen. It's very, very common. But also physical reactions in your body, tingly toes, tingly legs, quirky, unusual feelings, movement within your body, unusual experiences. But the reality is that it is you physically feeling, seeing, sensing the shifts in the energy that have built up over time. I'll put some resource links in the description box for you to go and check out some online social media accounts that I follow. But I urge you to actually jump into Google and put sound bath near me into Google and see what comes up. And I invite you to take the plunge to go and actually attend a session, because in-person experiences of these modalities are truly transformational, truly powerful. And you can then go on to use online resources with much more potency and power when you've had an in-person real life experience, because you kind of get back into the energetic frequency of the experience easier and quicker when you then reconnect with that online after having had it in person, if that makes sense. This is a crystal singing bowl, and the sound waves that ripple out of a crystal singing bowl help to pull your brain waves into the delta and the theta states, which are associated with deep relaxation. When we access this level of relaxation, it brings about a deeper state of awareness that helps to bring us out of the noise of every day and into a much calmer, quieter state of mind. This deeper state of relaxation activates the pineal gland, which is where we hold inner wisdom. So activating this opens you up to your own inner truth and allows conversations to happen in your head that you might be quite surprised by. This deeply relaxed state is also where oxytocin is released, which is the happy hormone, therefore creating yourself your own little internal love bubble. And actually, nitric oxide is also released, which helps with immunity. So this isn't just about woo-woo, there is actual science that will benefit your overall health. Think about the word disease and break it down into dis-ease. Disease is stagnant, stored, negative energy brought about by stress or trauma, and you can break up that energy. You can disperse that energy through things like sound therapy and sound healing and music that makes your soul happy, music that makes you dance, music that makes you dance around the kitchen. Sound vibrations shift the energy on a cellular subtonic level, therefore helping you go from unwell to well. Your natural body, before life chaos gets in the way, is actually, you are born into peace and harmony. You're born at a level where you are at peace and harmony, and life changes that. But vibration can help to shift that imbalance and bring it back to harmony. Thousands of years ago, mental health illnesses were treated with the elements of the earth and sound. Tibetan monks chanted alongside lapping oceans. Ancient Greeks used sound and the sun. Medieval Europeans used chanting with music to cure illnesses. Shamanic spiritual leaders also used chanting and music, and still do today. But modern scientists have actually proven that musical vibrations can heal bones and treat wounds. It truly is a very commonly used form of healing nowadays, the mind and the body healing. Interestingly, in prehistoric cultures, women were predominantly the healers of the societies. We've come to understand that our body is much more than flesh and bone. We are energetic beings. Sound can help us access the hidden realms and tap into the subconscious, opening up a realm of possibilities. Self-care is vital in our modern world, and I am here to share so many modalities with you that hopefully some of them, if not all of them, will resonate with you enough that you go out and try and incorporate them into your life. Try and let them help you to not get bogged down by the chaos of mum life. We so easily get dragged into that chaos and so easily forget ourselves along the way, and so easily prioritize everybody else before us, but we don't need to. These are simple things that we can have in our life. You don't have to go to a sound bath. You don't have to have crystal singing bowls. You can just find yourself a really damn good playlist on your music app of choice and put it on once a day. Start your day with an uplifting playlist if needs be, but knowing the power of sound and knowing how it can impact you on all of the different levels in your body is a really strong start to your day. It's a really strong step towards your self-care. This simple thing that is accessible to all of us is there for you to use and utilize to your benefit, for your health, for your overall happiness and your family's happiness, right? Because self-care is not selfish. I urge you, I plead with you, please don't let self-care take a backseat. Please don't let you take a backseat. Be at the front of this. Be at the front of your health, your wealth, your happiness. Be at the front of that, and everybody else will truly benefit as a result of it. I really hope you've enjoyed this one. I'd be super keen to hear your thoughts in the comments, and even more intrigued if you actually do go out and find a session that you can participate in. I will put some links in the description for you to go and have a look at some of the resources I use online as well. So for now, I wish you a sound, soul-soothed day, today and every day. Mum guilt be gone, self-care be strong. I'll see you on the next one.